TELPAS 2026 Texas English Language Proficiency Assessment Tips. All you need to know. Question 1. Which proficiency level describes a student who can speak in simple sentences but makes many errors? Beginning, intermediate, advanced, advanced high. Intermediate learners can communicate simply but struggle with complex structures. Question 2. TELPAS stands for Texas English Language Proficiency Assessment System, teaching English language parents and students. Texas Educational Language Program in schools. Test of English language proficiency and standards. It is the Texas State Assessment for ELS. Question 3. A student at the beginning level of reading would likely read a novel, understand short, simple phrases with pictures, analyze poetry, write a research paper. Beginning readers rely heavily on visual cues and simple text. Question 4. Which domain of TELPAS involves describing a picture orally? Listening, speaking, reading, writing. Speaking assessments often use picture prompts. Question 5. A student who can write a detailed story with few errors is likely at which level? Beginning, intermediate, advanced, advanced high. Advanced high is close to native proficiency. Question 6. What is the main goal of the TELPAS assessment? To grade the teacher. To measure the progress of English language learners, ELS. To determine the student's IQ. To test math skills. TELPAS measures how well students are learning English. Question 7. Which skill involves understanding a teacher's spoken instructions? Speaking, reading, listening, writing. Understanding spoken language is the listening domain. Question 8. In the reading test, a student is asked to find the main idea. This tests vocabulary, comprehension, grammar, spelling. Main idea is a core comprehension skill. Question 9. An advanced English learner should be able to use basic greetings only, understand complex academic language with some support, not speak at all, only use present tense. Advanced students handle more complex language but may still need support. Question 10. How are speaking and writing often assessed for younger students in TELPAS? Multiple choice only. Holistic ratings by teachers based on classroom observations. They aren't assessed with a physical fitness test. K1 students are holistically rated. Question 11. What does PLD stand for in TELPAS? Private Language Data. Proficiency Level Descriptors. Public Learning Department. Primary Language Development. PLDs define what students at each level can do. Question 12. A student is using telegraphic speech, example, go store. They are likely at the beginning level, advanced high level, native level, advanced level. Telegraphic speech is characteristic of early language development. Question 13. Which of these is a receptive language skill? Speaking, writing, listening, singing. Receptive skills involve receiving info, listening and reading. Question 14. A student can follow two-step directions but struggles with three-step directions. This is an example of advanced high listening, intermediate listening, beginning speaking, advanced reading. Intermediate listeners can follow simple, routine directions. Question 15. When a student code switches, mixes two languages, it usually shows they are lazy. They are using their native language to bridge gaps in English. They forgot their native language. They are failing. Code switching is a natural part of language learning. Question 16. Which TELPAS level indicates a student has a minimal ability to understand English? Beginning, intermediate, advanced, advanced high. Beginning is the starting level with minimal proficiency. Question 17. The reading portion for grades 2 to 12 is typically an online multiple choice test, a drawing test, a spoken interview, a parent survey. Older students take a standardized online reading assessment. Question 18. Cognates are words that look different but mean the same, sound similar and have similar meanings in two languages, have no meaning, are only used in science. Cognates help elves transfer knowledge, example family and familia. Question 19. An advanced high student's writing should be full of spelling mistakes, comparable to native English-speaking peers, only one sentence long, in their native language. Advanced high is the level where language is nearly native-like. Question 20. Which domain covers the ability to use correct verb tenses in a paragraph? Listening, speaking, reading, writing. Grammar and composition are part of the writing domain.